AR is a magician, and he proved once again to me that he truly can uplift the entire situation, entire drama to a great height. The minute I landed and met Rahman in Chennai, all he did was, he said, you are the producer of Mr. India? I said, yes.
The reverb that he has added, the music track, the singing quality, everything, I can feel that cold Alaska in that song.
That's his greatness, he complements the visuals.
Tracking milestones of an incredible journey spanning 30 years. Rahman Music Sheets. With Mr. India in 1987, he cemented his place in the history of Indian cinema forever. Throughout his career, he risked money on films that promised wholesome entertainment. Remakes have been his stronghold. Many Hindi films that Boney Kapoor produced were remakes of successful films from southern India. It wasn't a one-way traffic. He remade successful, thought-provoking Hindi films for viewers in South India. His latest film, Mili, is a remake of Malayalam film Helen. He chose his daughter Janvi to play the title role.
Well, I connected with the father-daughter story, and at the same time, a situation what a father goes through when the girl doesn't come home. And in spite of some kind of a misunderstanding, since it is today's age girl who has a boyfriend, the boy happens to be from a different caste, and the girl, and he's not employed. The girl is a little reluctant to tell it to her father, which is very, very common, and I identified with it because I know initially my daughter Janvi was trying to hide her boyfriend from me. And I told her, don't treat me as a father, treat me as a friend. So, I mean, these situations struck, it struck a chord in me, and I felt connected. And I thought there are many fathers like me and many daughters like Janvi who go through this kind of a situation.
Mili belongs to the genre of survival films. A young employee at an eatery gets trapped in a freezer.
She carries the stuff into the cold storage, and unfortunately she gets locked in there. The manager of the eatery doesn't realize that she's already in there. He locks it, she starts yelling, she clangs tray also on this thing, but by then he has locked the main door and left. And even when the film gets over in that mall, she tries to draw attention, knowing fully well that the last show happens at that time. So these are small situations which were very, very identifiable, very, very understandable, and at the same time, it was quite heart-wrenching for me to see the entire happening, what a girl who's honest, who's dedicated, who's loyal to her boyfriend, loyal to her colleagues, loyal to her job, and affectionate and caretaking, absolutely concerned about her father's good health, what she has to go through in such dire circumstances. Finally, it is her grit and her determination that she gets over, to the surprise of the doctors and the medical fraternity, that in spite of being in the a refrigerated room which went down to -17, -18, she survived.
Boney Kapoor saw the original Malayalam film Helen and almost instantly decided to remake it in Hindi.
I was traveling in an aircraft when I saw the film on my iPad. The gentleman sitting next to me was wondering why am I howling. So he thought something was wrong with me. So he asked me, what is it? I said, nothing, I'm okay. I said, no, I was watching a film and I got affected by it, and that's how I started. That's how I got emotional, and I started weeping. So he asked me, which is the film? I said, this is the film. I gave him the name. I said, it's a Malayalam film. So he said, my wife is a Malayali and she's a big movie buff. I'll ask her to see it too. Well, since I sent him the message from my phone, he and his wife probably saw it, and he called me the next day and said, okay, wonderful film. I got affected, my wife got affected, and we think it's a wonderful film. So that reconfirmed my decision of making this film in Hindi.
Helen won 2 national awards. Best Debut Film of Director, Best Makeup Artist. For Mili, Boney retained the director and makeup artist, but opted for AR Rahman to compose the music.
I felt the end result was better than the original, and the icing on the entire thing was the music of AR, which as always was only complementing the entire drama. AR is a magician, and he proved once again to me that he truly can uplift the entire situation, entire drama to a great height. He's adventurous in composing music, he's adventurous in taking decisions which is not run of the mill. That's what he did with this film, and the results were very, very satisfying. I mean, I loved the music, I loved the songs, all the songs. I mean, there are 5 songs in the film. Although the film didn't collect well at the box office, but somehow it remains very, very close to my heart, and it shall remain close to my heart.
Pukar was the first film to bring together Boney Kapoor and AR Rahman. After Tal, Mudhalwan, Earth and Takshak in 1999, the first film score by Rahman in the new millennium was Pukar. It won National Award as the best film on national integration. Anil Kapoor too won his first National Award as Best Actor.
See, Pukar again was a love story of a different kind. In fact, I'll let you into a big secret. It was basically broadly inspired by Samson and Delilah in the military backdrop. How a girl's love can destroy her lover's career if the love happens to be one-sided. Only the girl was interested in the boy. And just to draw his attention, she accidentally lands him up into trouble. So it was a very, very different kind of a love story, which needed a soundtrack to back it, the songs to back it, because love story need good songs. This kind of intricate story, which had defense, which had terrorism, everything all into it, it needed the background score of a high quality musician, high quality music director, which Rahman was. And those days, in fact, I remember people telling me that he's refused so many films. Boney, why would he do your film? Because Rajkumar, Santoshi takes times to, everybody gave a lot of reasons. But then the minute I landed and met Rahman in Chennai, all he did was, he said, you are the producer of Mr. India? I said, yes, I'm doing a film. And those days, we needed a confirmation letter from the chief technicians and the main actors. So he signed on a confirmation letter without talking money, without accepting any money. That's how a relationship started. And I think we got some fantastic music. Till today, the songs are hum, Ke Sera Sera, Sunta Hai Mera Khuda. I mean, there are so many. The songs are popular till today. We picturized one song in Alaska, which suited the situation, and the music complemented the situation. The background score was superb, and those days Rahman also used to have orchestra, because this film needed that kind of a feel. We did 65 sessions of background music for that film, spread over 3-4 months, and every bit was enjoyable, every bit added to the impact of the film. And if you see the film, you'll know what Rahman contributed. Tremendous, tremendous.
So you just mentioned about songs of Pukar. We had also interviewed Mr. Rajkumar Santoshi. Let me show you what he had to say about songs of Pukar.
In Pukar, the situation where we wanted a song, a romantic song with Anil Kapoor and Madhuri Dixit. As a director, as a writer, I wanted something that signifies purity, virginity. I wanted to shoot in some location where nobody has shot before, and we had a long discussion. And finally, Boney ji and Boney Kapoor, producer, and myself, we all decided we'll shoot this song in Alaska on the glaciers. And I conveyed that to Rahman. This is what it is, a glacier. We are shooting this song, and the isolation, totally desert. It's a white sand, white desert with only ice and nothing else. Cold place. I heard this song. He recorded it. Voice was recorded. The final mixed track, when Rahman had sent to me, I and Boney Kapoor were traveling from town to suburb, and the car I heard, and it's there for the world to hear it. Anyone who wants, he can hear the song. Kismat se tum humko mile ho, kaise chhodenge, that song. The reverb that he has added, the music track, the singing quality, everything, I can feel that cold Alaska in that song. I was thrilled and I was jumping joy. I told Boney Kapoor what kind of a composer he is. He understood the thing so nicely, and that is one of my favorite songs. Either my film or anybody's film, that is my favorite song. The way he made Sonu Nigam sing and Anuradha Padwal sing the song, and the orchestra, that slight reverb that he gave, I can close my eyes and I can see Alaska there.
That's his greatness, he complements the visuals. There are very few music directors who can complement the visuals. And you see, even after the song is picturized, he has a few things in his mind and a few things develop in his mind when he sees the visual. Even this Rai Mastana, that song which we shot in Mexico and California, he added a lot after the skeleton which was given to us for picturizing the song. So he's truly a genius. I have not worked with Ilayaraja, but Ilayaraja too in his times has given. Even today I feel, these are rare gems in our country, whether it is Rahman, whether it is Haris Jayaraj, whether it is Shankar Jaikishan, Naushad, Ilayaraja, Lakshmikant Peralal, R.D. Burman, these are all great musicians. C. Ramchandran, fantastic S.D. Burman, Salil Chaudhary, Roshan. Earlier days we could make out ye Gana Roshan ka hai, ye Gana Salil Chaudhary ka hai, ye Gana Naushad ka hai, ye Gana Shankar. They had their own stamp. Similarly, Rahman has his own stamp. There are people who try to ape him, but Rahman remains Rahman and will remain Rahman.
In Pukar, Boney Kapoor managed what no one else could. He got Lata Mangeshkar sing her own song on screen. And Story of Mom, the last film of his wife superstar Sridevi. This film brought Rahman and Sridevi together for the first time. In her acting career spanning 50 years, Sridevi's only national award was for Mom. Alas, she got it posthumously. Boney Kapoor continues with us in the next episode. Stay with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell icon and stay entertained.